Hello everybody and welcome back to Fallout 76. As we all know, the game has been out for 4 years as of now, and much of the content has been discussed. But here are 5 potential tips veterans may have missed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps show the support, but without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off strong with tip number 1, resetting the West Tech. This means it effectively turns 2 full loading screens into a short single elevator loading screen. So first, make sure you have the Mist Quest, Learn the Secrets of West Tech completed, and then you're going to want to go inside West Tech, clear out all the super mutants, go down the elevator, to the bottom, clear it out, and you want to sit there for 1 minute. Once that minute is up, you want to go back up top, and you will have the entire thing just fully reset. If you don't do that Mist Quest though, it will not be reset. And if you accompany this with a grenade build, and you use some nuka grenades and you stack up on those, it's really easy to farm those, there's a route for it, and you have a couple really timed good grenades and you have an XP build on, oh my god, you can be pulling like 25k XP per grenade. You will be flying through levels, like on a double XP weekend, I got like over 55 levels in a single 4 lunchbox use. In a single hour, I got 55 levels. It's absolutely absurd. It's not possible anymore right now because it's not a double XP. But if you guys want to see that video, if you go on my channel, popular, and you sort by sort by popular, you'll see it's the one with like 35k. You'll see it's the one 25k XP, 55 levels. But yeah. Tip number 2 is definitely gonna have to be repairing your weapons from the hotbar. You can favorite your weapons, and then you can press a hotkey and then open up your wheel and you can see all your weapons. Well, for the longest time, I was literally opening up my Pip-Boy, going into my weapon section, scrolling down to the weapon that broke, and then clicking on it, inspecting it, and then then repairing it, and then backing out, and then tab, back out of it, and then I'm fighting. And I was doing all that in a fight. You can literally just press your hotkey for your wheel, your weapon wheel, hover over the weapon that broke, and then press repair. I didn't know this. This is something that I literally didn't know about until now. So there's probably some of you out there that are like, wait, are you for real? You just do that? Yeah, you can do that. Do this. Not open up your Pip-Boy in the middle of a fight. What the hell? Tip number 3 is going to be carrying extra power armor sets with the portable power perk card equipped. This means that you can have a bunch of power armor chassis or empty ones on your person, and they literally don't cost any weight. They're 0.25 per chassis, and say you go to an event that has a bunch of mobs, and the bunch of legendary ones, you get a bunch of legendary power armor, and a lot of time you have to drop them because they weigh like 20 pounds. But if you have this portable power perk card on, and you have say 10 chassis on you, that only weighs 2.5 pounds. You take all those chassis and you can fill them up with 5 pieces of 3-star power armor that script for 45 a piece. They're 20 pounds each. You could put 120 pounds worth of power armors on one chassis, and that chassis only weighs 0.25. You know what I mean? You have a bunch of power armor chassis or a bunch of power armor pieces that you don't want to throw away. Do this. It's crazy. But remember, it does not affect power armor pieces or power armor chassis that are in the stash box. So the portable power perk card does not affect the things that are inside the stash box. So if you put one of those power armor chassis back into your stash box, it's going to be taking up 10 of that stash box and not 0.25 or 125, whatever the portable power makes it. So be wary of that. Tip number 4 is going to be connecting power armors through the walls. So basically what you can do is, instead of having wires everywhere and a bunch of power armor connector or electricity connectors, because those take up a bunch of, you can't budget and stuff like that, and you don't want that. You can just place a doorway, place your power connector, run the wire through the opening where the door would be, and connect it to whatever you want to, and then you press you click on the door and you change it, and then you just turn it into a solid wall or whatever you want, and then the wire will stay there and it'll literally just be clipping through the wall. You can do this with all kinds of different ones. You just gotta use your creativity. All kinds of different angles. You can do whatever you want. If you can do a window, you can put it going through the window to where it makes it look realistic, but yeah. Tip number 5 is canceling the AFK penalty that you get with just not moving. If you're sitting and you're not doing anything in your game, the game's gonna kick you. You're gonna get a timer and you're gonna get kicked out of the game. You might be wanting to AFK for something. You might be wanting to sit there, whether it's a junk extractor or some kind of acid extractor, or you're just AFKing in a private world or AFKing in a public world with your public workshops. You know what I mean? what you can do is just open up photo mode. Just sit in photo mode. Look at your character. Look at your awesome fit, you know what I mean? And the game won't kick you. It's not gonna count you as, you know, standing still. So you can just sit in that. You know what I mean? Just sit in it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope at least one or two of these tips were, you know, you didn't know and were able to help you. I know most of you guys probably knew all these tips, but there are a few that probably did not know one or two of these, and that's why I made the video for. Just to help, because, you know, that one with the hotbar, you know, changing the hotbar, I didn't know that until like 8 months ago. Like, come on. I've been playing the game since launch. Like, come on. But yeah, thanks guys. Peace.